mess with that. Thanks, Matt. Got it on.
Oh, yeah. Tim, you ready for game 3?
Yep, tell Karen I'm locked and loaded. Yes.
Was she tuned in earlier? Do you know?
I can never tell.
You can't tell.
No.
Oh, I thought maybe you got a list.
She must have been because she texted me about the triple play.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, Eli. Was that nice job on that triple play?
Oh, thank you.
You know that doesn't happen if you don't go unassisted and stab it. Stab it in the air. You might go, what do you think, Scott, 2 years before Eli has his next triple play?
Maybe.
Nah.
That's pretty rare.
In this case, yeah, you were like, well, he didn't have to have the bases loaded. I mean, he could have pulled it off with just 1 or 2, right?
Yeah.
And then a hit within 5 feet a second.
Yeah.
And that the Eli coming at the right angle, the throw is,
Yeah.
in step with the running.
It was all just perfect. Whoa. We got 5X on here.
What we need to see sometime is the, Eli running this way. And
Yes.
that
Yes.
kind of throw.
Yes.
I'm waiting for it.
Yes. So, is this a double-A team again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Double A that hasn't won like any games, or maybe 1 game.
Okay.
Even in their record against double A teams is 1-7 or something like that.
Okay. So
Which might have been from like the fall though,
So we should be able to get the job done.
we should.
Again. Okay. See you, Scott.
Yep. That guy on the camera. Yeah.
Have you had it? Yeah.
Get through!
Now batting number 3, Briar Hoover.
All right, Lucas Dressler up to bat here.
Good boy, Lucas.
All right, Lucas Dressler up to bat here. We're in the top of the first. This is batter number 2. And he is going to walk as Elijah Deerdorf will score from second. He's in for a run from second. Dressler advances to second. This is Colton Hibbing up to bat. That run there for Deerdorf, his 6th of the year. That's good for tops on the team. Colton Hibbing batting .286 on the year. Also number 2 on the team with 5 runs. I'll take a strike down the pipe. Again, Dressler on second. This is batter number 3. Sorry for no commentary, the first batter. Filming on a different phone here in the Dressler is going to advance to third. So 1-1 the count here, nobody out. We're in game 3 of the day, final game of the weekend. Ames 1 win, 5 losses on the season. Hibbing will take a ball high there. 2 ball, 1 strike, like this umpire, nice and vocal. Ball outside. 3 ball, 1 strike. On deck, the barrel, Finn Burrell. And Hibbing is gonna jack one to right. That is caught, but he will get the sac fly as Dressler comes in from third. So Finn Burrell, your batter. 1 out. As he'll take a ball.
On deck.
Burrell batting .313 right now. Leads the team with 9 RBIs. Takes a strike. Takes the ball in the dirt there.
Now batting number 6, Aiden Ortega.
And Burrell is gonna slice one fair over the third baseman's head. And Burrell is aboard with a single. This will bring up Landon Dahlberg. Landon batting .417. This season, he's one of 2 that have only struck out once this year. That's best on the team. So Ames leads 2-0, top of the first. Burrell on first, 1 out. And Dahlberg always ready. It's a go tell no. Swings at that first pitch. His dad, the third base coach, head coach. Sun's out, guns out. Just rocking the t-shirt. Ball high there. Big lead for Burrell. retreats to first. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the first. Ames looking to get their 2nd win of the year. There's a ball in the dirt. Burrell will get the stolen base. Thanks to the 12 of you tuning in already. Turned out to be a beautiful night here. 57 degrees in Waukee, Iowa. Dahlberg ahead of that one. Always a fast bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Love this home plate umpire. Dahlberg is going to hit one foul. Third baseman gives it chase. It is out of play. Good hustle by the third baseman, though. On deck, Graydon Bancroft. And Burrell is going to advance to third. Don't know if he'll get credit for the stolen base on that or not, because the pitcher was actually called for a balk. Good at bat here for Dahlberg.
Make that adjustment.
Ball inside. Got a full count here. Great at bat for Dahlberg. Dahlberg's going to pop that one up. Good piece of base running there for Burrell, not going. Third baseman and the pitcher can't get on the same page, so that little pop-up is going to land safely, and Dahlberg is aboard. So Ames has runners on the corner, first and third, 1 out. Dahlberg will for sure steal, as he's not even being held. Ball high. This is Graydon Bancroft up to bat. Graydon batting .400, but a .625 on base. That's good for 2nd best on the team. And Burrell is going to score from third. Good piece of alert base running there from Burrell as the throw back to the pitcher was over his head. Body language on this team is not good. This is the rare meeting between just catcher and pitcher. So again, Bancroft, 5th best batting average on the team at .400, but 3rd best on base with .625. He's gotten plunked a couple times and drawn a few walks. Dahlberg is going to steal third, and Bancroft is going to crush one over the left fielder's head. Bancroft digging for second, and he'll get there before the ball even makes it back to the infield. Scores Dahlberg. And just like that, Ames has 4 runs across the plate. This will bring up Dexter Erdman. Dexter batting .455. Leads the team in doubles and walks. Fights that one off. He is going to ground out to first, but advances Bancroft to third. And this will bring up St. Berger. Saint got his first hit of the season earlier. Newcomer to the team, Saint goes to Gilbert High School along with Landon. Takes a ball high there as Bancroft sits at third. Bancroft has done a lot of catching and even some pitching, which a lot of times allows the coach the ability to provide relief to the catcher or pitcher. Graydon doesn't get to run the bases as much as he would like to. He's getting that chance now as he's been playing a lot of first base so far this season. So Berger sees 3 straight balls. We'll see if he gets the take sign from Coach Dahlberg. He actually didn't even look down. Ball 4 outside. 4-pitch walk to Berger. This will bring up Ian Nelson. Ian batting .231. Getting 4-0. Top of the first. Ames leads. St. Berger will steal second.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Joey Franzen on deck. Swing and a miss there for Nelson.
I'm assuming he got out.
Ball outside. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on, second and third for Ames, who leads 4-0 in the top of the first. And Nelson is going to get a board as the catcher wasn't able to squeeze the 3rd strike. So we'll make it 5-0. Runners on the corner.
Wait, so if the catcher didn't catch it, you're allowed to run? On the 3rd strike. I'll drop 3rd strike.
This is Joey Franzen. Joey had a beautiful hit earlier. Diving catch by the center fielder robbed him. Ball outside there. Ethan Danielson on deck. There's a passed ball. St. Berger does get in and score on that one. I think he got a strawberry. That one looked like that hurt a little bit. That makes it 6-0. So Franzen, I believe, is ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Of course, 2 outs. Ian Nelson on third. Racking up a couple stolen bases out there. Ball outside. Franzen sticks the bat out there, fouls it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ames leads 6-0, top of the first. Ian Nelson on third, hoping to score humongous lead. Franzen fouls that one off. Ethan Danielson on deck. I think we might have a full count here. And he did. The ball is going to get past the catcher. Nelson will score from third. And Franzen's aboard with a walk. This brings up Ethan Danielson.
Tony, move around here.
Elijah Deerdorf on deck, top of the order. There's a strike to Danielson outside of the plate. There's 2. So for the first batter here. For the first batter, down no balls, 2 strikes. And Danielson will lift one to left field. Left fielder is able to retrieve it, but Ames bats through the order. Scores 8, I believe. And we'll go to the bottom of the first.
Hey Tim, you want to hand me that bag? Yes, sir. I think it's got. That's probably what Colton was looking for.
Okay. Okay, ball's in, coming down. We'll go to the bottom of the first here. Let's meet your defense. In left field, you got Lucas Dressler.
Looking really tall.
Hey, thanks, brother.
Hey, good throw.
Center fielder, Landon Dahlberg. Right field, Saint Berger. First base, Graydon Bancroft. Second base, Ethan Danielson, who is a sneaky 12 for 12 on defensive put-out opportunities this year. Elijah Deardorff at short, Finn Burrell at third, Dexter Erdman on the mound. And like he did last game, Dexter is going to hit the first batter. Just likes to, get that out of the way. Dexter comes into today pitching 72% strikes. That's tops on the team. And he's going to fan one past batter number 2 here.
Hey, let's turn it. Let's turn it. Done and ready. Give it on the pitch.
On the bench right now, Joey Franzen, Ian Nelson. Pickoff attempt there. Close. Good job by Bancroft, swooping the glove, trying to get that base runner from stealing. Kind of fun to watch Hibbing try to throw him down. He is, nope, I was going to say he might get that opportunity. Hard hit ball.
Graydon, swing that glove, man. Right past you. Let's tag him.
So Deardorff not able to field it cleanly.
Hey,
Throws to first, and the throw is off target. So this team calls themselves the Iowa Canes. So the Canes have runners on first and second, nobody out. And there's a rocket, but foul. Thanks to the 14 of you watching. We had a record 24 last weekend. Touched 20 today. 17 in the afternoon game before every single battery and battery charger went out. Should be able to make it through this one. And there is a high fly ball hit to our left fielder, Lucas Dressler. Just everything he does looks cool, calm, and collected. But he tracks that one beautifully and catches it with the ease of a sugar plum fairy.
Let's go.
So 1 out for Dexter Erdman. There's that 72% strike percent accuracy. Erdman, after the first tournament, averages 1.5 runs an inning. Scored on him. If you're able to see these bats, we'll zoom in here for a second. These bats that kind of look like a clone cone, they're called the Hype Fire. Pretty much give you an extra 25 feet, an extra 5 miles of exit velocity.
Hey, G, play up. You go, D. Come on, defense. Lock it down for Dex here. Come on. That's it.
There's another strike from Erdman. So Dressler with an out. That's it so far. Runners on second and third. And Erdman will get strikeout number 4 on the year. That ties him with Joey Franzen. And more importantly, gets us a second out. Just like last week, Erdman hit the first batter and settled in. That's, I think, 5 straight strikes. Erdman, with his next strikeout, will tie Ian Nelson for second most on the team. And actually, it is going to be a blooper, but Danielson is able to. I told you, Danielson 12 for 12 this year on defensive opportunity. He's able to grab that blooper, 13 for 13, and in so doing prevents any runs from scoring.
Great catch. Just our E. Good top. Just another day. I'll let you know Justin Jefferson. Go through it over again, all right? Go through the over.
I'll give him back.
I feel like I'm on it.
2 and 5 even.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson's better. I feel like I can be getting something faster, but I'm not. Hey, yo, looks good.
Let's average extra pace.
So I was going to tell you, I ran the night after 2 months ago.
Yes. Yeah.
And so about 10 years ago, when Denver
Yeah.
was like recruiting and stuff,
Yeah.
we got this kid from Huxley to come down. He was really good. And the kid from Huxley, the kid from Huxley gets all like, COVID, everything, can't run, so he does like an unofficial team now.
Yeah.
That broke the school record. So I got knocked down to number 10. Well, Erica Huxley it. So I'm back up to 9.
He's back at 9.
But then Brennan Bobby just beat my time, and so I'm back down to 10. So I'm hanging on. Tell Allie, she and I are both hanging on by a thread. There's a beautiful hit from Elijah Deerdorf.
The only thing she's got time on her side.
I mean, I kind of do too, Matt. I'm joking. Yeah.
You still have eligibility?
No. No.
Staying.
And hers is at a D1 college. Mine was at a high school. Little difference. All right, this is Lucas Dressler up to bat. Dressler, our #1 batting average on the team right now, 667. He gets on base 3 out of 4 times and is 1 of 2 with only 1 strikeout on the season. Deerdorf will steal second. Deerdorf, the team's leader in stolen bases, does it again. Thanks to the 15 of you tuning in. Dressler's gonna pop one out of play there.
Go, Lucas!
Dressler is going to sizzle one down at Coach Dahlberg, who is not quite able to stab it. So 2 strikes on Dressler here.
She had a few things going.
Hate to do the reverse announcer jinx where I tell you that he's least likely to strike out on the team. Takes one low. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Ames bat through the entire lineup, all 11 batters. Their first time up. There's a ball high. The pitcher lets out a grunt of frustration as he released that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And I did the reverse jinx. Dressler down on strikes. It's my fault, Lucas.
Let's go, Colton!
All right, so Colton Hibbing here had a sacrifice fly the first time. Goes down in the books as an O for O because his hit allowed. My fault. His pop fly to right field allowed Dressler to score from third, so goes in the books as O for O with an RBI. There's a ball high and outside. 1-1 the count, 1 out. Deerdorf still on second. Deerdorf is going to go. There's a ball high and outside. That's about as close as you'll see a team get to catching Deerdorf stealing. But alas, close only counts in horseshoes and grenades, and Deerdorf is safe. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Hibbing here, looking for his second RBI of the game.
Go, Colton!
Ready, 10. He'll give you one.
And dancing.
Close. Okay. All right, full count to Hibbing.
He'll be doing the 4x1 someday.
And Hibbing is going to walk.
Looking for your spot here,
So this brings up the barrel. Finn Burrell. Finn, your RBI leader, has a chance for a few more. Hibbing does steal second, as expected there. Big swing and a miss. So coming into today, Deerdorf, Erdman, and Hibbing all with 5 runs. Deerdorf took that lead in the first, as both Hibbing and Erdman failed to reach base. So Deerdorf with 6 runs on the season. Hibbing hoping to keep pace. Burrell is going to sky 1 to right, and that is going to actually get past the right fielder. Good piece of base running by Burrell as he trucks it out to be a double. Right fielder dropped that one. Deerdorf scores. That's run number 7 on the year. He has a 2-run lead on Hibbing and Erdman, who are both stuck at 5. But Hibbing's on third. Burrell made it to second. And this is Landon Dahlberg. Fastest bat on the team. He's way in front of that one. Dahlberg, for the moment, is the leader in least strikeouts. And he will maintain that title. He is going to poke that one. That'll score Hibbing easily. Burrell will advance to third. And Dahlberg, whose great start to the season continues, has himself an RBI and, again, struck out the least on the team. That's Graydon Bancroft. Still looking for his first home run of the year after hitting 10 last year. Wind is barely blowing out to left field. Now, Bancroft has been hit by pitch twice this season. Part of the reason he's got a .625 on base. Dexter Erdman on deck. Bancroft way in front of that one.
Get in, kid.
Bancroft takes one high and outside, but it's called a strike. So here we go, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Burrell with the wheels is going to get his second run of the game. As Dahlberg advances to third. Full count, payoff pitch. Not sure if that hit him or actually that's what the other team is arguing here, is that it did hit him. In which case it would be a dead ball and Dahlberg would not be allowed to score. But ultimately umpire ruled it was just ball 4. So Dahlberg gets credit for the stolen base and advances home. Again, Bancroft getting to run the bases. Not pitching, not catching, so he enjoys that. About 40 minutes into the game here. Top of the second. Dexter Erdman at bat. Erdman second best on base percent on the team, tied with Bancroft at a .625. Takes one just a bit outside there. Comes into today leading the team in runs, but Deerdorf has already scored twice, so it's Deerdorf 7, Hibbing 6, Erdman 5. Erdman way in front of that one. This is a Double-A team. So if you think of a high school that has a varsity, a JV, a sophomore, and a freshman team, this is a little bit of a JV versus sophomore situation. Ames is expected to win. We'll have a pitching change, take a break, be right back.
Go, Saint. Go.
Okay, St. Berger up the bat here. And he's going to pop one up. And that is going to fall. So So it landed in the outfield. So they're questioning the infield fly rule here, but I don't think it counts because the ball landed in the outfield? Okay. So they called the infield fly rule, so the batter's automatically out. And then the runners essentially get credited a stolen base. Because the Canes didn't take them out. I think that's what happened there. In a perfect world, the umpire would have yelled out the infield fly rule. You know, he would have just yelled batters out. So Ian Nelson on up to bat here. Believe the score is 11-0. Of course, we are in the top of the second. Ames trying to bat through the lineup again. Nelson is going to poke it at the shortstop, but then the shortstop is going to airmail it to first. And Bancroft will score, Erdman will score from second, and Ames extends their lead to 13-0. So Ames starting to kind of think.
Is there a 10-run rule?
15 after 3. Yeah. Yeah. Kevin Dierdorf just read my mind. Ames is starting to think about the 15-run rule. I think the way it works is if you're ahead by 15 after both teams have had 3 at-bats, it's game over. If you're ahead by 12 after 4, it's over. And if you're ahead by 8 after 5, it's over. Which ironically, I think Ames was in jeopardy of falling victim to that rule last game. I think Ames was down by 7 after 5. So Joey Franzen up to bat. Ames leads 13-0. I think we still just got 1 out. 2 rather. Dressler and Berger. Franzen up to bat. Danielson on deck. First base runners Ian Nelson. Franzen is down on strike. So 1 away from going through the order twice. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
A little bit more different.
Some great back thing is going to be a catch, and they drop, so I got to bring Jordan this way.
So what we learned that inning was that infield fly doesn't have to land in the infield. Again, the purpose of the rule is to prevent a situation where a pop fly is hit to the shortstop with runners on first and second, and the shortstop purposely lets it drop so that he can tag the runner advancing to third and get a force out at second of the runner on first. It's an unfair advantage. So the batter's just out, and we move on, and nobody should advance that time. However, there was so much confusion that our batters got to advance. Okay, so here we go. Bottom of 2, Ames leads. My Gamechanger's not updating, but I think it's 13-0. Again, this is just a one-day deal. In lieu of Easter tomorrow, there won't be any games. Back-to-back strikes for Erdman. Again, Erdman pitches a higher strike percent than anybody on the team. No changes to the defense. Dressler in left, Dahlberg in center, St. Berger in right. Bancroft on first, Danielson on second, Deerdorf at short, Burrell at third, Hibbing catching. His first three-game catching ever. Colton not quite able to get to that one. Your outs last inning were Erdman. Ooh, there's a shot at Lucas Dressler, and he's fields it well. Not quite able to steal the line drive. So it bounces in front of Dressler there in left field for the second straight inning. The Canes have their leadoff batter aboard. Dressler has one of our outs today. Erdman, of course, via strikeout, and Danielson had that nice catch to get us out of the inning last time. There's a pop fly. Good job by Coach Deerdorf yelling that it's out so that his catcher doesn't waste energy. Good pickoff move there. Absolutely picture perfect night in Iowa tonight. 57 degrees, no wind, not a cloud in the sky, sun shining down on these boys playing baseball. There's a hit right at Dahlberg. Dahlberg is gonna feel that cleanly. And Dahlberg, who has not made an error this season, improves his stat line.
Let's see some talk.
Just heard some members from the Canes bullpen say that was a lucky catch. Little do they know, Dahlberg hasn't had an error all season. Tops on the team is actually Hibbing, 24 for 24 in defensive out situations. Danielson 13 for 13, and with that catch there, Dahlberg 6 for 6. Nobody out. Erdman working on strikeout 5 on the season. Ames Storm on the verge of their second win of the year. I've been on the doorstep of a lot of these. Been on the doorstep, but just haven't been able to break through.
Nice pitch. One more here.
Erdman just a strike pitching machine. Doesn't have some of the magic that Nelson does as far as, you know, curveballs, off speed type stuff goes, but he can pretty much pitch a strike when he wants to. Except right there. So I think might be second straight inning. Both first two batters reach safely.
Stay down and ready, infield. Return to 2. Return to 2, let's go.
Ames Storm had a triple play earlier today. Bases loaded. Erdman gets called for a balk there. So runner on second advances to third. Runner on first advances to second. That's Ames's 6th balk in these first 7 games. Just a little bit low there. Beautiful pitch from Erdman there. Swing and a miss for the Canes hitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Bottom of 2.
Here you go, Dax. Take it. Get done. Get done. That's it. Play 1. Here comes your best stuff, Dax. You got it. You ready, defense? You're down, guys.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, live there, Dex, live there. Dex. Dex. Number 9. Out.
Foul ball.
There you go. One more. Get it done right now. Hey, move it, infield. Move it on the pitch. Move it on the pitch. Be ready.
Who's that ball?
You got this, Dex.
I think Hank the Tank's got it there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of 2nd. Another foul ball. Erdman padding those strike percent figures.
Hey, you ready, Ken? You ready, Ken?
Erdman zips it over to third base to see if they can pick the runner off. No avail.
Who wants it, infield? Who wants it?
55 minutes in. Hibbing tries to frame that one.
Go get it, Dex. Come on. Here you go, Dex. You got this.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of 2. There's a...
What's the highest viewers of the day?
Well, Ian, we had 24 last week. That's a record. We had 20 this morning, 17 this afternoon, and we're currently sitting at 16.
View's just going down.
Yeah, you know, I think people have like stuff to do on Saturday nights. There we go. Oh, but I was wrong. I guess I don't know where the third out was. I know Dahlberg had one. Maybe Erdman had 2 strikeouts there, I think is what it was. So good job by him. Yo.
They said if we're up by 20, I got to pitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'd love that, Lando. Here's the two most supportive sisters. Where were you girls?
The park.
How was that park?
Really crowded.
Crazy?
There was kids who would go into the slides and then yell chicken jockey on the top of their lungs.
Chicken jockey?
Yeah, from the new Minecraft movie.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to make sure Blair got into Kendrick Lamar, okay?
Oh, okay.
She was asking for her.
Oh, okay. I thought she was calling to say like she couldn't get in or something.
No, and then she asked for a walking taco, and I said maybe Autumn could buy it since Dad paid for her ticket. But understands that you don't feel like asking, so I'll transfer in $15 for a walking taco.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. 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 Okay, here we go. Top of 3. We'll go check with Mr. Burrell here for the official score. It is 13-0. So Ames needs 2 runs here to enforce the mercy rule. Danielson takes a strike. It would be a teeny tiny, and Danielson fouls that one off. It'd be a teeny tiny loss if we need to play a 4th inning here. I don't know. When you're up 13-0, though, it'd be nice to just get a couple and get out of here after 3. There's a beautiful hit from Danielson. 5 feet to the left of the shortstop and 5 feet to the right of the third baseman. Always good to see our boys get a hit when they've got 2 strikes on them. So, all right, here we go. Top of the order. Elijah Deerdorf. Takes a ball inside. Deerdorf fully capable of hitting one out of the park. Wind is picked up just a smidge. Probably 5 miles an hour right now. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Danielson on first. Ames's top batting average. Lucas Dressler on deck. So 3-0 to Deerdorf. Be interesting to see what Coach Dahlberg wants him to do here. I know my son had a 3-0 count earlier today and did get the signal to not swing. Well, of course, the pitcher pitches one right down the middle, and then, you know, next 2 were close enough. They had to swing, and that's a tough call sometimes, but with as fast as Deerdorf is and wanting that second run, makes sense that he takes that fourth pitch, and it worked. Ball 4. So this is Lucas Dressler. Lucas, again, new to the team this year. Moved here from Grinnell. His dad is the band teacher at Ames. Lucas just having a great season. Comes into today, top batting average on the team, 667. That means 2/3 of the time he is going to get a hit. He takes one way behind him. That's important. Allows the runners to advance and means that the infield fly rule is not in effect. This team has dropped 2 pop flies tonight. So that's always nice if we can have the opportunity for a base runner to reach if a pop fly is dropped. Dressler does a great job of pulling his bat down, and that ball was so far behind him it was possible to hit the bat behind his shoulder, and it did not. Dressler way out in front of that one. This is it's been a little bit of a tough tournament in a different way. We've played 2 AA teams, and they've both been pretty fundamentally well. The one we played earlier, the Stingers, pretty fundamentally sound. Had at least one pitcher that threw pretty slow. So Colton Hibbing up to bat here. Runners on second and third. Wind coming in now from right field at about 10 miles an hour. Hibbing takes one low. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, top of the 3rd. Poke from Hibbing here to the outfield should easily score Deirdre from second, and even more easily Danielson on first. And that's going to be a dribbler there. Third baseman charges, and Hibbing is in, safe. While the runner from third, Mr. Danielson, scores. So Ames extends their lead to 14-0. And good piece of base running there from Hibbing as he doesn't get caught. Burrell, that'll go down as a sac fly and an RBI as Deerdorf scores from third. Very important run as we now have the 15 we need for an early end to the game. Ames leads 15-0, 2 outs. Dahlberg takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of 3. Ames leads 15-0. Colton Hibbing on second. And Dahlberg has 2 outs, and so he will fly out to center. And Ames got the 2 they needed, so we'll go to the bottom of the 3, try to close them down and get out of here. You know, scoreless third here, and we are done.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. Have fun.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Yeah, I know.
There's always next. There's always next game.
Yeah, older. One more.
Is this the last inning?
Let's go, D up.
Okay, bottom of 3. Ames leads 15-0. We are 68 minutes into the game. Coach Deardriff does a great job of keeping track of where the other team is at in their lineup. Ball inside there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Happy Easter to everyone. Ball high there.
Find it here, Dex. You got it. Here you go, Dex.
The Storm is back at it next weekend.
Top,
Pop fly, and that will land inbounds, but Bancroft not able to get to it. So this just in. Batter here is batter 11 in the lineup. Good frame there from Hibbing. Full count. Ames trying to avoid sending the leadoff batter to first base for the 3rd straight inning, and they achieve that as Erdman gets that one in there for a strikeout. Not sure if it's his 3rd or 4th of the game, but regardless, he'll have the number 2 spot on the team behind Danielson, unless Erdman can retire the side. If he strikes them all out, he'll be tied with Danielson for most strikeouts. Ball high. Thanks to the 17 of you tuning in. Ties our viewership total from the game earlier. This is the leadoff hitter for the Canes. And he will walk. Yeah, so that batter is 2 for 2 on base, despite their team not having scored. There's a nice hit to Dahlberg. Dahlberg is going to be able to field that one cleanly for his 7th out of the year. 2 outs. Erdman looking for the complete game shutout here. 72 minutes in.
Watch this last out. Come on now. Hey, good shot there, Dex.
The third base coach is trying to get the runner to steal. Good job by Burrell there. Oh, beautiful. We got a pickle to end the game here. Danielson is just going to chase him down and get it over with. Nice job by Dexter Erdman. Don't see a game end that way all the time. Good job by Burrell there. Finn.
What's up?
We heard you yell out, watch the steal. Did you know something, or is that just a lucky guess?
No, they did. Their signs are obvious.
They're obvious, yeah.
They're not cool.
Okay, all right. Well, that's what it was there. All right.
I thought you guys did a great job bringing energy in. Okay, it started right away. Okay, good hustle. Push and runs across the plate. Okay, that was a lot more fun, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let that be the start. Okay. That's one down. Ready to go till we're 500. Right. Pizza. That'll be the start. Got pizza and Gatorade. Let the ball turn and wait for you. Okay. Hey, let that fun feeling sit in. Okay. That's what we want to see after every game. Right. A lot more fun coming out on days like that. This coming week, guys, we're not sure what the practice schedule is going to look like yet. We'll figure it out and get you guys some information. They've got a lot of things going on, a couple track meets and other things going on. So, maybe we'll just send you YouTube clips. You guys got to watch them all week.
Nope, we got.
We'll get back to it. Hey, what's one thing you saw a teammate do well in this game? What do you got?
I saw everyone had energy.
Lots of
Everyone was
energy.
happy.
I heard a lot of talk, a lot of hustle. What do you got, Landon?
Eli brought a lot of the fun part of it. He thinks somersaults.
Why are you doing? As long as it's between innings, I guess that's
No,
all
it was
right.
between innings.
Good. What else? I think
Everyone was like mentally in the game.
Absolutely.
Coach asking the team
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
what they all saw everybody do well. One person commented on the energy brought.
I think fundamentally you guys did a lot of things right. I was especially pleased, guys. You took advantage of what they gave us on the base pass. Okay? Awesome. Okay. You were aggressive, right? They weren't holding us tight. Almost. Pass balls, okay? We're running across the plate. Yeah. Dexter, I think 40, maybe 46 pitches, something like that. Okay. Complete game. Granted, it was 3 innings, but we'll take it. All right. Last one. Who's got it?
Who's talking about it now?
All right. I presume it was good talk.
I love that. Hey, good hitting, all right. I think we went through the order 3 times, right, in 3 innings. So great hitting all the way around. So we come back.
All right, last one here.
We only had a tough I hit in the field today. It was new.
I hate when that happens. All right. Well, Joe, break us down.
Oh, yeah.
Go!
Storm on me, storm on 3.
1, 2, 3, score!
Ow, that hurts.
Okay, so Ames gets their second win of the season, 2-5. As we wrap up tournament 2, 6 to go. Tune in next weekend for the typical Saturday, Sunday action. And have a great Easter weekend. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.